Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, guys, going over what I'm going to be looking at Monday. Now, of course, I am not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But basically, what I'm going to be looking at Monday is more weed stocks. So please go back and watch my weed stock video. Of course, there's more news coming out, bills being passed, talking about making it legal. So make sure you're looking at the weed stocks because they are very, very cheap for right now. Consolidation is almost complete in that sector. And we know how the Fed does. The central banks, they're going to run the price up before that announcement. So you want to make sure that you are prepared. Now, guys, getting over into the actual ETFs, what I want to speak about. Basically, ETFs can be compounding interest, and then also some of them actually provide dividends. Now, guys, basically looking at two monsters in the ETF business. Of course, Vanguard and then also Vaneck. Now, basically looking at Vanguard, you have VOO, which is the S&P 500 ETF. Has about a 7.5 growth, I think, since it started. It's about 13%. We have VXUS, which is an international ETF. We also have VTI, which is a total stock market index. And basically, you'll see, guys, these ETFs, some of them have topped out. Of course, guys, we know we have a correction coming. But I want to make sure that you build your portfolio up. So therefore, when we do get this correction and you go in, you know what to look at, what to invest in. And then basically we also have VT, the World Stock Index Fund. Now, basically getting into the mega cap growth, we have MGK, which returns was almost 20%, guys. 20%. Now, getting over into Vaneck, I love Vaneck because Vaneck has a great tech ETF, which is SMH, the semiconductor. And then also, basically, they have ESPO, which is the Vaneck video game and esports. Guys, you know this is going to be ridiculous. You already know this ETF is going to be crazy. We know where gaming is going. We know where tech is going, the semiconductor. We know everything is going to have a chip in it. So basically, as long as you're ready, remember, guys, remember the Kennedys. They didn't have any money. When that Great Depression hit, I think they put in like 100,000, ended up being like 100 million. You're not going to need a whole lot of money to get yourself in. So as long as you know where to put your money at, we know the technology is moving in. The digital economy is moving in fast. I make sure you understand that. I make sure you know that. Put your money in the right places. We know drugs, which runs, and we know casinos and gambling. So we know that DraftKings, we know who behind this. George Soros. This, guys, you know it's going to be big. Yes, it may get a correction, but it's going to go sky high again. So as long as you know, okay, the market is down. Okay, this is where I'm going to put my money at. Don't have a lot of money, but I'm going to put my money in these places because I know it's going back up because I know who's handling it. So that's why we have to make sure we understand that. And then also, guys, we have C bond, which is the China bond. And basically, of course, I'm going to get into more of the emerging markets because basically, if you do have a 401k, and I know a lot of people have asked me about this on my other channel, where do I actually maneuver and put my money at? And basically, when you're talking about the emerging markets, when you see the U.S. market about to go down, and you're going to see the signs. Of course, I'm going to be doing video on it, but the signs are already there. But basically, when you actually look at the emerging markets, there's billions of people over there, just like I stated, the unbanked are not even in the economy. They have so much room to grow. When you look at J.P. Morgan, American Express, the Rockefellers, all the money has went over to India and China. All of the money, guys. So where do you think you need to put your little bit of money at? That's right. And basically, if you go to a 401k, sit down, study it. They do have the emerging markets in there. So therefore, I'm not saying go 100%, but make sure you put a percentage there. So therefore, you're not losing out. So I just want to make sure that you have that. Now, basically, getting over into world news, guys, we have Regal Cinemas has stated that they're going to be closing. So, guys, we see more and more brick and mortars. We see the what they call pastimes. Like I stated in my previous video on my other crypto channel, the kids that are growing up, what they call the Z generation, will not notice anything that we're actually living in these times, because everything is going to be robots, automation, algorithms. It's all it's going to be. You're going to be able to walk into a store and without trying the outfit on, you're going to be able to see what that outfit looks like on you without trying it on. That's where these kids are headed. You're going to be watching all types of movies. What Disney just watched. Disney knows that you have to look. Please go check my video I did today. You have to make sure that New World Order is ahead of things. Disney did not launch Group Watch for any reason on Disney Plus, where you can group watch it on Zoom or whatever platform that you're on. So therefore, you can watch it together instead of going to a movie theater. They have that set up like that for a reason. So basically, guys, we have to understand where this is actually headed. But yes, basically, the cinemas say they're going to be closed. And also, guys, we have the second stimulus talks. Remember I said they want to get as close as to November as possible, Thanksgiving, because they know people are going to give that money right back to them instead of investing. So it's like I said, and then in 6 months, March, we have the digital economy, the digital wallets, the universal basic income. You'll start seeing that more rev up. Just like when Andrew Yang, that's all he talked about. Remember I said he had 2 objectives. But guys, we're going to see the digital wallets, crypto, blockchain. That's all you're going to hear in 2021. And you're going to start seeing more stocks get tokenized as time goes on. And guys, do not forget about the electric vehicles, the electric charging stations. Don't forget about those stocks. That is the future. Just like I stated, basically, yes, we will have a correction, but that's where you want anything that has to do with the future, guys. You want to make sure that you actually invest it. We know that electric vehicles are being pushed on us. We see that the governor of California passed a law there's not going to be any more gas vehicles. I think he said like 2025 or 2035, whatever crazy date. But that was just to give people the image to move over to electric vehicles. That's all it was. Basically, remember, guys, that's what the New World Order does. They just want to get that out there, just get it in your ear. So therefore, when you go to shop for a car, you're going to be looking for more of an electric car than anything. And just like I stated, basically, I know me, when I drive around now, I see so many electric charging stations popping up. So guys, just make sure that you are investing in the future and your money will definitely grow. Remember right now, guys, the dollar is strong. When it comes to other countries, the dollar is strong. So that's the reason why I stated the best time to invest in emerging markets, because right now your dollar is 6 to 7 to 1 compared to their dollar. And eventually that won't be like that. We may have another 12 to 24 months that's like that. We see China's gaining power in that yuan, especially when it makes it digital and they can just airdrop money to the people, the unbanked. Plus they have the Belt and Road Project, and I'll go over this on this channel. So therefore you can understand how big that is. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and spread this channel. Y'all have a wonderful day.